Hey, this is Carlos GGS from Guitar God Secrets. I want to talk to you about double stops and how to use them, and a very cool little exercise that you can use to increase your understanding of the pentatonic scale at the same time practicing those double stops. What are double stops? Well, double stop is typically where you play two notes simultaneously at the same time. Most often you see this done in fourths as an interval, and by fourths I mean straight across one fret and two sets of two strings. So for example, you might hear, which is a double stop, right? The B and E string at the 10th fret and 12th fret. Okay, done in a certain way, it can also have that David Bowie China Girl kind of sound to it. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do double stops across the A minor pentatonic at the 5th fret. So again, reminder of the first position, A minor pentatonic goes like this. Okay, very simple. And if you can picture that in your mind, you know, close your eyes for a second and kind of see the dots. You've got the one line all the way across here at the 5th fret. And then you've got 8, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, right? Now, if we can play those double stops across the scale, it would go like this. Which is kind of cool in itself, right? But what it's allowing you to do is kind of visualize and play the pentatonic scale in a different way. You have to imagine it a little more clumped, two strings at a time as opposed to just one string at a time, which is a different challenge for your mind. And you can do the same thing up at the second position up here. Which would be what? Okay, and I don't really need to give you the exact frets for that. You can pretty much figure that out on your own if you're familiar at all with the pentatonic scale, and you should be by now. You should know all 5 positions, fairly straightforward. And again, go up each position in the actual scale. You'll want to go up and down. A little bit of palm muting can make it sound a little bit ominous. And you can even throw in the blues note to make it sound interesting, just like I did there with the G string at the 8th fret, that D sharp. Gives it that bluesy kind of feel. And that's a good way to learn how to use these double stops effectively when you're doing solos too. So there you go, very simple exercise. Go up and down the A minor pentatonic scale, and really briefly I'll go through the first position one more time with you. It's 5 on the E and A, and on the same E and A you're going to be 8 on the E, 7 on the A. Next one is 5 on the A and D, and 7 on the A and D, and 5 on the D and G, 7 on the D and G, 5 on the G and B, and 7 on the G, and 8 on the B, and 5 on the B and E, and 8 and 8 on the B and E. Go through every position of the pentatonic scale, practice that up and down, and I guarantee you're going to be feeling your pentatonic scales a little bit differently because you're going to have to envision them. I guarantee you, if you find the first position fairly easy, that second position is going to throw you a little bit. It's not as easy. It's a little bit of a trick to get that, especially when you have to think about 2 strings at the same time. This is Carlos GGS from Guitar God Secrets. I hope you enjoyed this tip. If you want more like it, please, by all means, go to the link you see down below. Go to guitargodsecrets.com, sign up, get on my newsletter, and I will give you some really cool stuff on a regular basis. And I will start by sending you my #1 practice hack. You've got to make your guitar practice count. A lot of guys pick up their guitar every day and they don't really know what they should be doing with it. And that's why they waste their time and they don't develop as fast as they can. you can surpass them quickly and easily, easily doubling your skills this year alone if you follow the tips I'm going to show you. Go on over to GuitarGodSecrets.com and I will see you there. This is Carlos, GGS. Live to play, play to live.